Hey, my name's Beth, and I was a broke hippie mum, and now I'm an online entrepreneur. I wanted to share with you what it is exactly that I do and share the same system with you that I used to enable me to quit my job, work remotely, all while raising my son as a single mum. Now, I know that skepticism is common, and I felt very skeptical too in the beginning, but just hear me out, and I know you will love it. So, why are you here? You may need more money, could be sick and tired of being broke, having a capped income, stressing about finances all the time, and are over feeling stuck. I feel you, I've been there. Might want more time. You want to be able to do what you want instead of what you have to do, like traveling or spending more time with family. I've been there. You want to learn how to pursue what you are really passionate about and turn it into a profitable income. I've definitely been there. You want to fire your boss and have no alarm clock. It's pretty awesome. And no longer have to commute. I feel you, definitely. You may even want to provide a better future for you and your family, or you might just want to be in control of your future by building it yourself. I get it. So, who am I? My name is Bethany Whitaker. I'm 28 years old and I'm an Australian hippie mum entrepreneur. I have an almost 5-year-old son, Levi, who's a massive spunk. I worked in early childhood pretty much my whole life because my mum owned a childcare centre. However, I spent almost 12 years working as an early childhood educator, and it wasn't something that I was passionate about. Don't get me wrong, I love kids, but it was the easy path to take because I had a whole world of knowledge in the industry simply because I was raised in it. In fact, I left the industry because it no longer aligned with my beliefs, values, and morals as an educator and a mum, which proved to be super, super difficult at the time. While working in early childhood, I dropped out of university and college 3 times. Let's just say I was persistent at trying, but my inner voice always won when it came screaming at me that this wasn't it for me. And it was always super easy to fall back on the educating qualifications that I had. When I had my son, I realized that being paid a shitty 40K a year was not going to provide the life that I wanted to for him or me. So that's when I started looking for something more. Something I didn't have to go and study a great deal for. I started working online in August 2016 and I have been building my business while traveling the world with my son. Now I mentor and help others do the same. Don't get me wrong, I looked like I had it all covered in young motherhood, financially, emotionally, and just life in general. I would always have friends and people saying, wow, you're just winning at motherhood, or you're doing such a good job as a single mom, doing it all on your own, and which was nice to hear, but truth be told, I felt like a complete failure. The picture may have looked pretty on the outside, but I was hell frustrated, beaten down, and close to being defeated by all of it. I was struggling to face myself each day because I wasn't living or providing the life I really wanted to give my son and I. And at one point, I couldn't even afford our kinesiologist appointments, amongst other things. My mum had to help me out financially, and that was torturous and humiliating to say the least. I found it so frustrating because I had this inner burning desire to create something big and incredible, but I just couldn't get it to work no matter how hard I tried. Trust me, I literally tried everything. That's what you do when you're a mum. But all that was happening was I was becoming really good at hitting and missing in life, and that's really not something that you want to get good at. So how did it all change? Well, I stalked a couple on Instagram and Facebook for almost a year. No joke. The New Zealand couple were Hannah and Nate. They were 24 years old roughly, and Nate had previously been a plumber and Hannah was an accounting student at uni. But they quit and have been travelling the world for a couple of years ever since. Basically living the life that I really wanted to with my son, and they were doing this earning over 6 figures a year while doing so. Now, even though I was skeptical at first, I know that everything happens for a reason, and I had been searching for something like this. When I contacted Hannah, she spent time talking to me and explaining what it is that she does, how she does it, and that I would be taught everything I need to know. Just like me, she had no previous experience working online either and had been in the same boat. She stayed true. She stayed true to her word with everything. I was taught everything I needed to know, and I haven't felt stuck or like a fish out of water throughout the entire process, which has been a massive relief. But every now and then, I know I can message her if I need guidance in some way, and she'll help me out or at least point me in the right direction. I am super grateful for her, seriously. So, this is my team, and the guy jumping in the pool, that's Nate. We had our team hangout mastermind in Vegas in October last year. Everyone came from all different places in the world, so I now have friends in a lot of different countries. I learned so much while we were there. Not only did we have our own team training where the leaders share everything they know with us, but we had a company training event that followed. I had so much fun hanging out with them all. I knew I had found my tribe, my homies, because they are like minded to me. They are all traveling, want more out of life, and don't want to settle for mediocrity. We keep in close contact almost every single day in our team Facebook groups, calls, trainings, and personally as well. I know that I've made friends for life. I've heard that some people can tend to think that working online can be lonely, and yeah, it crossed my mind. But let me tell you, it is far from it. In my short couple of months in the industry, I've been able to travel to Vegas and I'm about to travel to Maui with my team and other entrepreneurs from my company's event and training. It's amazing that what can happen when you change your mindset, take a chance, and what stepping outside your comfort zone can bring you. Amazing friends, amazing opportunities and experiences, not to mention an amazing new life. So I live my life by the mantra, everything happens for a reason. I didn't ever think that I would be a successful online entrepreneur. Far from it. I didn't think life could be like this, that it was even possible, especially for a single mum. But everything happens for a reason, and because I trusted what the universe put in front of me, I ended up finding something that I really am passionate about. I love what I do, I love the people I now have in my life, and I love the mum and person I am today because I now exceed the expectations I have on myself and as a mum tenfold. I've always dreamed of taking my son traveling around the world because I feel it's really important to introduce kids to different cultures and ways of life. I don't believe that you can teach someone how to feel gratitude. They learn it through experiences, and I knew that travel would really deepen not only mine, but my son's capacity to feel gratitude, compassion, love, and, well, maturity. Now I have had the freedom and ability to do exactly that. We have spent more time traveling than we have been at home ever since starting my online business. And I could not begin to tell you how many amazing experiences we have had together. Let me show you a few. So, this is us traveling around our home country, Australia. This is us in Disneyland in September. And no joke, I had this massive goal since I was before pregnant, to take my kids to Disneyland. So, that was a huge achievement for me. Arizona, if you haven't been, go to Sedona. It's incredible. We did a heap of the southern states in America and it was really, really cool. So there's a couple photos. We did Bahamas and Mexico. Beautiful. And Hawaii. Like, Hawaii's always stunning. Everyone knows that. Now, I know that traveling might not be your thing, or you may not even have a family to provide for. But regardless, I bet you do want and need time freedom, which is exactly what I've been able to gain since working online. All I need in order to maintain this lifestyle full of time freedom is Wi-Fi. I just need to connect to the internet. That is it. So whatever your dream is or sense of freedom is, I know that you can achieve it just by working online with the right people. The online world of business is huge. Once you learn how to utilize and leverage the internet in your favor through an online business, the possibilities are literally endless. So you've heard a little bit about me. Now I'll let you in on what it is exactly that I do on a day-to-day basis. Well, I mostly work as an affiliate for a company called Digital Altitude, and I sell their Aspire products where I earn commissions from the products sold. We are based in the multi level marketing industry, meaning you earn commissions on the products you sell, and you also earn extra commissions if the buyer sells the products too. Win win. Yes, it is multi level, but no, it is not network marketing. We have a tiered system. Even better, once you learn how to leverage some key systems, you can pretty much have a business that runs on autopilot, meaning more time to do the things that you love. For me, this means I'm able to be at home or traveling, presently raising my son while my business runs without me. But I hate selling, which I can see how you would think that is ridiculous. But I am far from a natural seller, and I can take a good guess that you feel the same way. Well, that's where I found Digital Altitude super interesting and what sold me in the first place. Not only do they provide step by step training and coaches who give you the blueprint to start your own business, but they also have a huge phone sales team who do all the selling for me. So all I have to do is introduce you or anyone to the system, and the rest is taken care of for me by the company. This is where we are different to network marketing. You would normally have to sell the products to the individual, so on and so forth. Plus, the main training is provided by the company and top income earners. So I know that my team can't fall through any cracks. They are all getting the same amazing trainings, and they are in a system that works and works well. When I was in Vegas, I heard one of the top income earners and leaders in the company stand up on stage and explain with simplicity of what it is that he does and that I do. I earn commissions by promoting other people's products. It's a huge billion-dollar industry and anyone can do it. I don't need qualifications, experience, or much money to get started, and that's what makes it so appealing for people. You especially become part of the company's marketing team for products that you promote. You receive your own unique links for the products you decide to promote and then place the links in front of people on different websites, social media, emails, etc. And when people click on it and buy, you get the commission for the sale. Simple. Order fulfillment, customer service, payment processing, and returns are all handled by the company. So, literally, your only job is to direct traffic to their offer, and the company does the rest. Pretty awesome, hey? So, how have I set up my business? I have put together my own branding, which I have throughout social media platforms like Instagram and Facebook. I have a Facebook group called Soulful Adventure Community, which empowers others to join my brand and vision so I can mentor them on how to live a life in alignment with their passions. Having an online business is definitely a platform that gives you the freedom to create whatever you want, not just in life, but in business too. I share a lot of valuable information that's related to working online, as well as about my life, which includes my travels and journey as a single mum entrepreneur. Trust me, a common misconception is to believe, well, if I was to get started, what would I share or talk about? I'm not traveling full time yet. I am still working at my job while I build this business up. But you just build a brand around whatever you are passionate about. For example, if a person is passionate about fitness, then they would talk about fitness related stuff. Or if someone is passionate about motherhood, they would build their brand around that and possibly work from home mum, etc. Why are we building a brand around our passion? Well, because I want to attract people who are just like me. Someone who connects with me, relates with me, and who has a mutual understanding of one another. It makes marketing simpler, and they are people that I know I am able to connect with and mentor easily. Put it this way, if I was trying to market to someone like a sports fanatic, that is nothing like me or anything I am passionate about. That's like trying to get in the mind of someone or something I know nothing about. I wouldn't know how to market stuff about sports. That would be super difficult as a mum. You can definitely do this. Like, at first, it can be daunting. I bet this is how you're feeling now. Overthinking it, underestimating yourself, or questioning if you're even capable of creating and running an online business. I did all those things. That's why I stalked Hannah and Nate for almost a year before connecting with them and opening that door of opportunity for myself. I get it. But I knew that I wanted to serve my generation, and I also knew that my generation doesn't buy into perfection. They buy into real, messy authenticity, which is my life, is all those things. So even if I messed it up, it was real and relatable. It's not that hard to do, and it's not confusing either. It's actually a lot of fun. Yes, it does take work and persistence. To be honest, it wouldn't feel right if it didn't. I've worked really hard to get to where I am today, and I will continue to do so until I reach all my life goals. But to have all of the time and financial freedom that this online gig allows me to have, it's worth every second. I'm passionate and driven when it comes to being able to live a life with my son now, instead of saving up to live a life the way I want to in the future. What happens next? So, once you get your branding done, you introduce someone to your $1 trial. And then you go into a 7 startup steps that help you understand the products, marketing skills, your new business, and how to apply this to your life. And you get multiple Skype calls with 7-figure income earners and leaders in the company, all just for $1. No joke. So, where do I fit? Your coaches are there to guide, train, and give you their experience. They have been where you are right now and went through the exact same process. Once you are set up, you're on your own. Nah, just kidding. As your mentor in digital altitude, I am here to guide you every step of the way. No, I am not going to hold your hand. And as I said before, you do need to put in the work. But my role is to be there to help you when you need it. I am available on Facebook PM, Skype, or Zoom. You also get access to the team's Facebook groups, chats, weekly hangouts, and team training calls where we all help one another out. I have never seen or believed that a team could be so connected, helpful, united, and fun as our team is. I knew I hit the jackpot when I saw the team come together the way that we did in Vegas. I am a very proud member, put it that way. So that's it from me. But honestly, the best thing you can do is jump on the $1 trial through the link on this post and see loads more information and see for yourself the inside of the company. The trial will not be around forever, and so it's not going to break the bank to check it out. Seriously, what is the worst that can happen? You spend $1, learn some really valuable and awesome marketing stuff, and get to have a one-on-one coaching call with a millionaire in the industry. You can even get a refund for your $1 if you like to, which I think is hilarious that they do refunds for $1. It is no one but you that can change your life, and it's simply one choice away. Remember that everything in life happens for a reason. I am just so happy and thankful that I made that choice to change my reality, and I know that you will be too. I hope to see you on the inside. Bye!